guys. So the other thing, right, is a while back I looked at a content creator on YouTube called Maxor, and they essentially their first part of a review of Elden Ring which was a assault on the senses, a call to arms to essentially seek drugs and understanding a deeper understanding of life and the universe and all of that. And obviously recently Maxor has released part 2 of that. Now I need to watch part 2. I've watched the first 5 minutes. It's long, and I know that it's not for everybody. And if it's not for you, then I mean, I don't know what to say to you, because it is, first of all, it is an insane level of expertise that goes into creating content like this. First of all, secondly, it is something that blows my fucking mind, right? That a person is able to pull something like this together. And then thirdly, I'm just a big old fucking fan of, essentially pouring bleach in your eyes and, hoping that God sorts you out. So without any further ado, all right, I am going to put on part 2 because I've been meaning to watch it. I'm in the right mental state to watch it now. I have poured fucking drugs into my eyeballs. I have alcohol in front of me, and I'm fucking good to go. So without any further ado, this is an incorrect summary of Elden Ring part 2. Now I will say this. Apparently my fucking guy, right, is thinking of doing part 3. I don't even fucking know.
Do not play this video in the dark. It is very scary. The lands between. So beautiful, so tranquil. Until I showed up. Welcome back everyone to Elden Ring, one of the games of all time, featuring deep role-playing mechanics, riveting combat, cool math games, happy Wii hosts, and probably a story so convoluted that entire YouTube channels exist just to tell you about it. I do not know much about the lore, but I do know one thing. Melania is definitely the Blade of Mikola. When we
well, he's not wrong there. She definitely fucking is, and holy shit, dude. He's already... See, someone said something before in the first video's comments, which, I mean, I'm not so much fucking stealing it as just saying that person is 100% fucking right. I'll turn up the volume. 100% right. And that is that the only issue with Maxor is the jokes and the funny content is so good that by the time you know and you're ready to laugh about the first thing, like the next 13 reasons to laugh have popped up. It's a fuck show. It really is. It's like an assault on the senses.
We last left off, we had endured great pain and suffering in our quest to destroy the cast of Percy Jackson. But do not worry, the pain has only just begun. And if you somehow haven't seen the first part, then that's fine. I have also seen JoJo. So with the Elden Ring shattered and scattered among America's inbred dipshits, it's time to tear our way through enemies aplenty, attempt to find a girlfriend, almost impossible, and test the true strength of my hardware, because this will be our greatest challenge yet, and also the easiest challenge for the rest of the game.
Dude, this is so good, man. Oh, here we go. Ads.
Last time on Blatant Copyright Infringement Fair Use Edition, we struggled to take Grandpa off his life support with violence, delivered Garfield his precious lasagna, and finally convinced Joseph Hussein Biden to end the war with nuclear fire.
Dude, I'm okay, I'm not gonna repeat it, but
I'm dead serious. Wow, that was fucking crazy. I better fast travel to the third Impact Evangelion. We're moving at a real breakneck speed. You know, just when I was thinking this game can't possibly get bigger, it gets significantly bigger. I'm not sure if the developers are okay, especially since they're trapped in the same room as that man. It turns out nuclear weapons are a great way to excavate the earth, and there are no long-term consequences, which means we've got an entirely new area to...
Dude. So this is obviously after you kill what's his name, like giant fucking hole, but like he just, so there's a lot of obviously the story, right, of Elden Ring is what makes it so good. And I just realized we're 2 minutes into a 29-minute video, so I'm gonna try and keep these fucking brain farts and the things that I say to a minimum. But you have to realize that the nuance that comes with a man that is able to, in essentially 11 seconds, summarize the story of a game that is beautifully detailed and deserves its time in the sun, but in such a way that if you've played it, you're like, yeah, man, I fucking get it. I get it.
Explore hiding just beneath our feet. And no, we're not going to visit the Blue Man Group again. I still have the nightmares. Wait a second. This is Michigan. I need to leave as soon as possible.
Hello, traveler.
Ah, it's a woman.
I'm possessed of 4 arms, and that is what tickles thy fancy?
Pringles can.
Art thou far more brain than stone?
Can you speak English?
Can you throw yourself into a wood chipper? Listen, I have never seen a caucasoid run that fast. They kept yelling, "Go, white boy, go."
Okay.
I shall need thy help to run my errands.
May I ask why?
No, I'm going through a tunnel right now. Your signal's...
I apologize for that. I may not have known at the time, but this was the beginning of an absolute rabbit hole, one that would lead me to dangerous and disturbing territory in the future. This shit makes Blaytown look like a playground. Welcome everyone to the Nether Fortress.
Dude, this is giving me such fucking PTSD though of the actual game. Like some of those bosses that were just flashing there.
It's 3 rooms long and filled with naked and hostile women, which is my preferred enemy. I've always wanted to be a police officer. This is just like my favorite Japanese anime, Kill the Cats. And if that's a little too intense for
Did you catch how he laughed there a little bit? Like he laughed at his own joke?
you, don't worry. There are dozens of skinwalkers waiting around every corner. Just knowing that makes me feel very comfortable. But my favorite enemy in the entire level is in fact myself. Me. I am the boss of the level. Hey, what's up guys, Max over here. We're out here going after Shadow Peter Pan. I'm forced to fight the only bitch that I trust. Gonna lay a fucking smackdown on Dark Link. This battle is a unique concept to say the least. It perfectly copies and uses your entire inventory. And yes, this does mean you can unequip your weapon and laugh at him for the whole fight. He literally cannot damage me in this state. Not that you would need it, because if there's anyone in the world who knows how to keep me down, it is myself. This boss's
Dude,
weakness is
it is so self-referential though, holy shit.
naked anime women. But overall, it was a great experience taking revenge upon the man who ruined my life. Unfortunately, as a result of that battle, I have destroyed a part of myself. I have killed my artistic integrity. Hey guys, I built an entire torture chamber for animals in hardcore Minecraft, and if you want to see how I exterminate the innocent, stick around until I kill my son. I feel like if you showed this video to a Victorian child, he would die instantly. And speaking of dying, we've returned again to Jump Scare Junction. That's right, I lied to you. I give Dora the wrong directions. This area is an identical copy of the last time, complete with the same puzzle, the same enemies, and the exact same boss, but this time he's glowing, just like this video. Now don't get me wrong, I love beating Canadians to death, but why? Please do not subject me to more Canuckin boss torture. Now as for the rest of the area, it's pretty nice, you know, kinda short, introduces the brand new Sapient Sphere type enemy. That's okay though, I too have seen Steel Ball run, but what I really want to find is this knife, which is a surprise tool that will help us later. With this, I may now cause many kitchen nightmares. Let's go talk to someone who actually knows what's happening right now. Not you, though the alternative isn't much better.
That's a flashback.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a flashback to the first video.
Hi.
I see you've come to me with londonbinknife.png.
So you know what it is then?
No, but if you desire a refund, I must redirect you to Ranni the Witch in her Karian call center. Only then can you rebate your purchase.
Oh, I've met Ranni before. She's, interesting.
But I must warn you, Tarnished, the temptation of a blue gash is strong beyond belief. I too have felt the call of
the temptation of a blue gash.
her puppet hands upon my tackle. Just imagine, Tarnished, what those 4 armpits must smell
I'm
like.
going to leave now.
obviously.
comprehension. A land of the hands, as it were. The Fingy Dingy. Making my way here was a treacherous affair. I had to dodge the magical artillery using my immense skill. This place, however, is anything but safe. I would describe it a bit like the SpongeBob perfume.
Dude, fuck those hands, right? Right? Like, there's something so messed up about those hand fucking demons in Elden Ring. It is the only enemy in the game that really grossed me out.
Department. You simply need to get through it, but you will lose a part of yourself. There are hands everywhere, in the ground, on the ceiling, and within my nightmares.
It's
They
also
are
like more
90%
fingers
of the
than are
enemies,
on
and
a
only
fucking
10%
hand.
kind of remind me of myself in a really strange way. My name is Yoshikage Kira. I'm 23 years old and making YouTube videos. As it turns out, the Queen of Caria going insane in Hogwarts had implications for the kingdom, and one of those implications, kind of slaps. You know, like a hand. I too would kill myself if I was written by J.K. Rowling. I can't even search for pictures of normal.
Did he say written or written by J.K. Rowling? Both of those would be bad though. Would I consider to have YouTube Premium? Yes, I would. But at the same time, the reason why I don't want to do it is because I want people to get the ad revenue.
Knuckles on Google because I keep getting this fucking echidna. Human Knuckles just makes it worse. Now,
Yo.
what the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah. So after
Is
dealing
human
with
Knuckles a
Mii-chan
thing?
killing the only normal people for miles, the game just gives up and has us fight a ghost instead.
Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. Loretta. Let's.
I've always wanted to kill a white woman. Also, I'm available at this address. This fight is actually an iteration on the previous Tree Sentinel boss, so it's a really good thing that I beat him. You could say I have a lot of practice with the moveset. This time, however, we've got a copious amount of magic, even greater speed, and a horse ghost, which implies that there's a horse hell. Horses don't belong in the battlefield. They belong
Horse
in the McDonald's
ghost, bro.
menu. I can't even turn the bastard into glue anymore. This is just like George Orwell's Animal Farm. In summary, this boss is good, but nothing we haven't seen before or will see in 5 minutes. The magic earns her a really comfortable spot in B tier right next to herself, but that is a story for part 19. So for now, I'm just gonna send her to a farm upstate.
Dude,
By the
this
way,
is
I've played this game
insane.
for 130 hours and haven't slotted a spell. Now, as a full metal consequence of my vehicular manslaughterito, we have finally unlocked Ranni's Rise and my favorite part of the game, Ningyo Romansu Shimureta. Honestly, I'm a big fan of
here we
Ranni
go.
on this one. I just don't really care for the Blythe arc where he eats the classroom. But to
Dude,
get to that,
Blade
we have
is
to fight the most
awesome,
dangerous
man.
and
Stop
powerful
fucking
boss
with
of them
Blade.
all, the copy-paste key. If we can teach magic to fucking dragons and dogs, I don't even know why we try. The most powerful wizards can be found in a zoo. You know, at least
Dude, when can I fucking tell you guys, like, when that dragon despawned, I thought my game was bugged. And I spent almost an hour Googling, like, should I reload? Is my save fucked? Is there something going on? Like, I only to, you know, obviously realize that he despawns to later. I legit thought, because of all the shit that was going on in the fucking game, I thought it was a fucking problem.
He's gone. He has chosen peace. I guess all that's left to do now is enter Toyota High School so I can finally meet the love of my life.
How the fuck did you do that?
Do what?
Ohayo gozaimasu.
She says.
Dude,
her long hair
Ranni is
swaying in the
fucking
Among Us
awesome,
audience
though.
is sus.
So, why are you here exactly?
Oh god, the game actually prompts you. I really gotta think about this one.
Tell you what, I'm also in the business of killing God. I want to restore the good old-fashioned values upon which
Dude,
we
he
Is that a bad thing?
he represents
Now, are you
Zani's
going to
like
join me?
Ranni so well.
God,
I
she
love
doesn't
it.
know I'm a sub.
Wonderful.
She doesn't
Your
know I'm a
first mission is
sub.
to kill my brother. Say, you can find him inside his volcano.
Are you trying to kill me?
Don't come back until one of you is dead.
Well, I guess that's it then. Time to take the elevator so I can talk to my sleep paralysis demon.
Greetings, Tarnish.
Oh,
God, not
dude.
him.
It is I, Brian Dawn from Family Guy.
Dude,
Please leave me alone.
Blade is
Not really
awesome,
here
bro.
right now, so please
God
leave the
damn it, it's an
message
answering
at the tone.
machine.
At the tone, please record your message.
Let's go, dude. Chapter 2, let's go. So, in the midst of Maxwell making this, he let people know that those of you that are in the know, right, that maybe have fucked around with Premiere Pro or with any other, you know, fucking software, right? You have layers in which you stack like your sources, right? So whether it's video or sound or whatever the fuck, right? And so 15, right, is considered in, at least in Premiere Pro, to be like the fucking max, right? That's like the most you fuck with. And like a month into this video, like he tweeted and he was like, you know, I'm about to enable row 16. And so it really fucking shows.
Finally, it's time to continue playing the game. And to get to the aforementioned volcano, we must first ascend. We have to elevate our consciousness so I can have my date with Ranni senpai. Fortunately for us, there is an elevator. Thank God the consciousness so I can have my date with Ranni senpai.
Oh, did I just?
Fortunately for us,
That was
there
me.
is an elevator. Thank God the mountain of death is wheelchair accessible. You just gotta watch out for the falling rocks. I'm beginning to get the impression that I'm not wanted here. So we enter the absurdly large elevator, custom built and designed for the new American male, and place our keys in the
my
ignition
God,
like a sedan.
dude.
Welcome every pony bazinga to the Plateau, land of the 4th demigod and his magic treehouse. I originally meant to go to the volcano immediately, but this area is the world's biggest set of dangling keys. There are 2 paths we can take to traverse this area. The road of proper upright civilization.
Pain or more pain. Dude, okay, let's be honest. Those of you that fucking had like a really hard time with the tree sentinel, the first time you see 2 tree sentinels, I was like, bro, this is the fucking friends we have to be now?
Or the Forest of Immaculate Pain. You know, I did both of them, but this one is funnier. Welcome everyone to the Worm People Dimension, a region totally unique.
Yeah,
in
this
how
is
it
fucked.
decides to kill you.
It's
You
fucked.
See, the inhabitants have a special status effect called death, and the effect of death is that it kills you rather painfully, and there's quite a few of them. My favorite example is definitely Wormface, who is called that for no reason. All of his attacks are basically instant kills. I think it could be better to take the stealthy approach here. Hey guys, Maxor here, and today we're going to be sneaking into the big shell.
Hey guys, Maxo here. Let's go.
Right, and you have to stop the Facebook algorithm. It's giving people pronouns. So after navigating the Imperial Jail, or just teleporting past it, because you can do that, we continue exploring the Bikini Bottom so I may find the maniac. Just don't turn around on the bridge, because, he is there. So for the next part of our journey, we make our way to the Windmill Village, which is,
Oh, dude. So for one of my fucking videos, right, I spent so much time in this shit fucking hole, all right, farming these fucks to get the rare weapons they drop. Dude, I can't. This is so like
apparently a fun time. You know, I may be a fan of older women, but this is a bit much. These bitches really do be reenacting the plot of Midsommar in the local retirement center. Honestly, this area is pretty dope as long as you don't make them angry. Don't worry, women are very easy to calm down. So with our domestic situation now under control, we walk for 3 seconds until the boss just kind of approaches you, just like
here we go, gold skin. Let's go
everyone to the official IGN walkthrough. And today we're gonna be fighting Slenderman. Gotta collect those 8 pages. His attacks are fast, really fast, and his combos are longer than my video schedule. If you ever think you're safe against this boss, think harder. This man goes harder than a police officer in the Black Sea. And to make things worse, we have a second phase which made me
Yo, dude, Maxis is some shit though.
Scream audibly. Finally, the spaghetti coat. I haven't really fought a boss that required an exorcist before, but thankfully the priest was better at the game than me, so that's not the last time we're gonna see him.
No, dude, you see the duo.
Friedrich Fastbear once again confined to his pizzeria, we approach the fabled Gate of Healthy Eyeballs, and after being welcomed very nicely by the residents, we catch a glimpse of our next destination. The next destination hurts my eyes. All you have to know is that I really want to get there because I am a moth. And also this anime girl. Naturally, my first instinct was to head to the front door, like the feds outside my house. But these instincts were not correct.
Here we go, double cheese sentinel, let's go.
So here's a dog.
A shame.
So instead of whatever that is, we need to take the side route to get in. I have to skulk cantankerously towards my devilish deeds. But upon reaching the back rooms, we find that the way is blocked by the dreaded, most powerful enemy of the entire game. That's right, the copy-paste key is back, and this time he's tired of my shit.
Dude, demonic tree sentinel was fucked.
This battle is really difficult, not because the moveset is new, but because I have exhausted my horse jokes. To put this another way, he's tougher than my dad and hits harder than his belt. Not much is different this time around though, except for the damage. That is very new. This is just like
dude, this was the only way I could beat fucking demonic tree sentinel was the fucking laser spam. That's the only way.
Overall though, this boss is a very cool reskin and a literal gatekeeper for the content ahead, which is why I decided to exploit him using my horse, just like the Mongols. Absolutely peak game design right here. I'm very impressed. 1 second, guys, I need to answer my phone. So, with the evil lies of capitalism out of the way, it's finally time to head inside. This is what we've been building up for.
You don't want
13
this shit. Like,
minutes. And when I
inside
got
this
there, I
is
was
where
so
dreams
taken
go to
aback by what I
die.
saw that I fell off a cliff and died.
Yeah.
Great start.
Okay, never mind. Hold on.
Royal capital, a land that pleases the eyes and destroys my ears. The sound of the Smurf Jamboree is fucking inescapable. We're gonna hear it for the rest of the level in the form of my tinnitus. Look at this shit. Look how fucking big it is. And yes, we can visit all of that, the entire city.
Dude,
Do you
and
see
it's
that dragon?
fucking
You can
stacked
climb
with
it.
enemies.
These enemies, they can climb me when I am 6 feet under. Enter the buildings, peruse the streets, find new enemies and die to them. We've got a little bit of everything here in Portland, Oregon. This game is Dark Souls 4, 5, and fucking 6. So I ask again, are the developers okay? Do they sleep? So after our encounter with band class, we move throughout the city, becoming acquainted with its welcoming residents. And there are so many different paths that it's actually hard to talk about. You can go down the streets and die, go through the storm drain and be dragged to the depths of
Dude,
hell
you'll
where the
die
conflicts
everywhere.
go. Or you can go to the bad side of town and die to the exploding worm. I hesitate to call this a level because this is a goddamn experience. Just don't enter this innocuous well because you'll have to fight the poo and piss men. Seriously, this is an entire dungeon in and of itself, and it's more convoluted and confusing than a woman. I want to get off Mr. Miyazaki's wild ride. Please let me see my family. But that is a story for probably never because it's guarded by the demigod of incest. I
Really, Fenrir? Oh, dude, that's fucked up.
will have to deal with him later, preferably after he stops dealing with me. So once I finish up preening the garden and becoming one with the graveyard, we ascend to the next level of consciousness and begin making our way to the palace above. It's pretty beautiful, but I would suggest installing railings because I am stupid. And also this anime. Speaking of which, here's the next boss. He just kind of appears there.
He's
Gotta
kind.
fight
Look,
Casper the
dude. Straight up though. First Elden Lord is dog shit. Like straight up. Like he sucks. That's easy claps, bro.
Yes. Now I could get into this boss, maybe talk about how he helped my insides experience fresh air, but he is very phoned in, and we're going to get quite familiar with him later. And also he has a stand, so that's how you know he's gay.
Easy claps,
Since
man.
this boss is technically a memory, we're just gonna forget that he exists. Maybe should have done that during the fight. So all that's left
The
to do
next
now
one
get
is
to the
also-
giant
yeah.
tree so I can finally kill God. I've always had a grudge against that guy. After all, he made the British Isles, and some crimes cannot be forgiven.
Dude, is he eventually gonna get to like the really fucked up shit in this game? Because like these bosses look as difficult as they are, and I mean, you know, fucking YOLO, but like as difficult as they are, like the real fucking rapacious shit is like, you know, it's coming.
Isn't my old friend the tarnished who gets no bitches and stacks no paper? How are you
Jesus.
alive exactly? How are you still single? Once
Jesus!
I called the demigods family, but that was before I became racist. Though
Oh.
your tenacity deserves praise, it is for naught. For I have never lost a debate.
Yo, dude,
What the
fire
fuck is wrong
fucking
with
editing.
cancel
Let's
culture
go,
strikes
dude.
again?
Let's go!
Oh god, this fight is good. Like really.
Yeah, that's a-
fucking
yeah,
good.
that's a
I just
goodie.
didn't
That's
sign
a
up to
goodie.
play Sekiro today. That quirked up white boy do be busting it down sexual style, and his secret is methamphetamine. This shit is fast. Very, very fast. Faster than a Genshin player's trajectory to prison. So fast that the hammer doesn't even wait for phase 2. They call him Home Depot DoorDash because he's delivering the tools straight to you. Also, yes, I can make his weapon change color at will. It's like a speed run for epileptics. But what makes this fight difficult is not just the speed, not just the mobility, and definitely not just the damage, although there is a lot of that, but just how many fucking moves this man has, and all of
Yeah.
them have different attacks.
It's like 11.
So have fun with that. This time around, we've got daggers, hammers, spears, a lot of swords, and a little bit of trolling. I remember when Dark Souls bosses were just an obese man. We were so young, but this does beg the question: why was Morgott just hanging out in front of Stormvale? Was he getting his groceries? Did he?
Yeah,
use a
dude.
VPN?
No, he was just fucking testing you out, dog. He's just fucking with it.
The only assumption I can make is that he just really hates you, and yeah, I can fucking feel that. I also hate me, so to come out on top, we've got to remain quick, brace the inside of our asshole, and verify our online sources with correct documentation, because this is the hardest boss so far, and the easiest boss for the rest of the game. So whether we're delivering pizza or attempting deicide, Morgott will bring you the Home Depot experience, whether you're ready or not, and the answer is usually not.
Dude, such fucking fire fucking editing, bro. Fire. Let's fucking go, dude.
That fight was the fucking bomb.
100% though. 100%.
It was a hard-fought battle, but now it is time for me to claim my rightful throne.
And fuck
I'm
the
going to make
through.
God pay for this. All we have to do is go through the
You can't,
Oh,
you
this
can't,
probably
bro.
has an explanation,
There's some
but something
fucking
tells me I'm
shit
not
coming
going
your
to
way,
like it. Oh, well, time to
dude.
go.
Dude, I don't know this. I don't know this. All right. I'm assuming we're kind of like just past half now. Just past. That means we're gonna get to the really fucking stinky shit.
Go. My actual objective is worse than this. Much, much worse than this. So,
The sphere fingers. Let's go, dude. That's
yeah,
dude.
great.
That's some
Look,
Dutch
I
right
need
there.
help
Let's go.
getting into the glow stick tree. Do you have any shears?
Oh, why didn't you say so?
No reason in particular.
Nah, don't worry about him. He's doing stretches for the next 5,000 years.
What?
Anyways, you need to burn the tree.
Excuse me?
You need to go to Giant Mountain and burn someone to death. I want that shit to look like a road flare.
You are scaring me.
The pain is immense and without limit.
Dude, the
about I just
voice
go
that
kill
he put on
Satan
this
instead?
guy is
Not run
perfect.
from me.
Welcome everyone to the Mountain of Agony, both in the lore and in gameplay, but mostly gameplay.
Yeah, dude,
Home of the fifth demigod, Satan,
did not
literally
have a
just
lot of
Satan,
fun in this
Lucifer,
area
the
at
big
all.
dude, if you will, who has made his home inside of a literal volcano where he intends to commit blasphemy in peace. Just one problem, we gotta climb that shit ourselves, and the
Yes.
main way up is
Up.
a little bit linear. I call it the Habsburg family tree because this shit is a circle, one with a higher population of apes than Twitter.com. My favorite part was the horrifying darkness of my Appalachian camping trip. Something is after me, but I don't know what it is. Now don't get me wrong, there's still a lot to discover, but half of it is igneous rock, and what remains is a bit of
Nah,
special.
dude.
Just gotta take out this enemy over here when suddenly bird jump scare. It feels a bit like every level collaborated to make this one. We've got people, monkeys, spastic robots, and you better believe that the hands are back.
Yeah,
We even
exactly.
get to see the
Because of course the motherfucking hands are back.
man himself. He's getting really out of hand this time. You could say that I have my hands full. This is hands down the stupidest joke in the video. So after climbing a little bit, 3 ladders in a row, we gaze over a cliff whereupon Patches just breaks my fucking skeleton. Guess I have to climb all the way back
That's only if you do the fucking quest though. That's only if you do the quest.
up. The top of the mountain is really fun though, especially when my computer decides to work. It's like Disneyland for Victorian peasants or just Yugoslav war criminals. I think Satan might be up to something. It's just a guess though. So after 3 days of assorted undersea mischief making, we finally arrive at the volcano manor. But at that size, it's more like a volcano gated community. Little
Dude, this is more like the volcano anus. This was the fucking worst part of the game. Not because it's not made well or anything like that. Of course, it's like made well like the rest of the fucking game. But Jesus, it was hard.
did I know what I was getting into, starting with the red. Like all the flags this is giving me. I feel like I'm inside of a gaming PC. Maybe this woman can give us more info.
Hello, Tarnished, and welcome to the Red Manor.
Feeling creative today, aren't we?
I am the virtual YouTuber of this mansion, Tanith, and this is Gug.
Gug.
Gug is in pain.
Aren't we all?
Anyways, can I interest you in
Aren't
joining the
we all?
forces of Satan? We offer coupons.
For what exactly?
Mostly funerals, but sometimes Tesco.
Well, you know what? I do want to attack God, and the mood lighting here is sick as fuck. Where do I sign?
Oh, you don't sign, you kill.
What?
We crave innocent blood, traveler, and I expect a sufficient donation. After all, you are what you eat, and I am
Yo.
a child at heart.
I think I chose the wrong voice actor.
Hail Satan!
Well, I guess since I serve Satan now, my
Oh,
outfit
dude.
needs-
Holy fucking shit, dude. Listen. Like, Maxo has no fear. He has no fear with anything that he puts in his videos.
to get a little edgier, and my weapons need to become a little veggier. Potatoes aren't the only things that these can peel, and as a fresh recruit to the Army of Darkness, I now have access to the office break room. It is surprisingly nice so long as you avoid the souls of the damned. I do not care who the IRS sends, I am not paying taxes. Also, half my fellow demons have scoliosis, so let's just collect our first target. Instead of talking
Jesus
to them.
fucking
And if I'm
Christ.
going to kill the innocent, I might as well do it with some chill beatings by Dr. Dre to relax his study to.
Some chill meetings. Let's go. Dude, I legit liked like the fucking hunts, right? That you had to do where you had to go after these guys. And he seems to be beating that ass.
Guys. Just kidding. I don't think. Oh shit, wrong door.
Congratulations, traveler. You have
Dude, please tell me he's gonna go up against her. Please.
proven yourself my finest sin.
My sins are unforgivable.
You get to meet Satan now.
Oh, what's the occasion?
No, thank you.
Can I leave now?
I fucking suspect that I might have fucked up the best joke here. And then what's the occasion? Dinner.
Hi there, Satan.
This is an easy fight though. Just get the fucking, just get the fucking spear. I guess not.
Hey guys, Maxor here, and today we're gonna be trapped in hell.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah, so it turns out war crimes and orgies are sins. Don't ask. So now that we're in hell, I get to meet all of my favorite heroes, such as Ronald Reagan, and also all the landlords that Mao killed. But to navigate this new landscape of fire and brimstone, we must venture into the many circles of hell, each one complete with their own trials and punishments, but mostly punishments. Now as for me, I was sent to the circle of greed for being a YouTuber, and my punishment is continuing to make this video. It is 4 in the morning. Now the first thing you see in this level, and I mean the first thing, is an anchor direction. This tells us that we're in the circle of lust, where all the Genshin players reside. You know, I'm a really big fan of Sugma Kokomi. Boy, I sure do love being surrounded by women. Genshin Impact video very soon. Just gotta turn this corner and why is he just standing there? Well, I'm sure he won't be bothering me anytime later. Oh my god, it's him, the compressing demon. Now for our next stop in every Denny's ever made, we're heading into Hell's Assisted Living Center, which is filled with unbaptized infants and the disabled. It was at this moment
which is filled by unbaptized infants.
that I knew I was not being punished, but that I was the punishment. Also, Jesus Christ, this is darker than Ethiopia. After which, we find ourselves in the circle of gluttony, because the residents are a bit sluggish. I know, very funny stuff. It's time for some fun volcano facts with Maxor. Did you know that lava cannot hurt you as long as you are backstepping? Try to do it in real life. Actually, at this point, the lava is more of a suggestion. Summer enjoyers be like, at least there be no snow. Oh boy, I sure do love taking a walk in the great state of Arizona. So after we're finished navigating the, kinky neighborhood, we head into the next circle of hell, the heresy, which is accessed when I pull a bridge out of the room temperature lava. This is where God puts all the papists after being dragged into the storm drain. Their Sisyphean punishment is that they have to get laid on Gmail. Delete every other website. You have to fuck and suck on Gmail. Now if you'll excuse me, I'll be attending mass to steal the wine.
Nobody says fucking suck anymore.
Hey guys, welcome back to my 600-pound death, and on today's episode, we're going to be fighting the skinniest Reddit mod. This is not what I meant when I said I wanted jingle visit. I think this boss
The
may
skinniest
have had a
Reddit mod?
communion wafers. How many of those do you have to eat before it's considered one entire Jesus? This is your body, broken for me. Now, unlike the other foreskin brother, the absolute girth of this man might make you think we're in for a slower fight, but you are wrong. That would make the game easier. He is even faster than that, and that just makes me go from depressed to impressed. And just like last time, his...
Did you guys? Okay, look. Can we just spend like sorry. I know that this is taking longer than I wanted it to, and I apologize for that. I really do. But can we just take like fucking 5 seconds to appreciate that? If you just go back to like 5, 7, maybe 10 seconds ago, you'll see him create an overlap fucking scene of the game, and then Venom, and then another fucking screen from the other side with 2 more effects on it, and then posting on top of that. Like, the fucking effort that this man puts into 1 second, 1 frame even, is...
Second phase is absolute body horror. Genuinely just the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life. Please consult your doctor before engaging in any Nico Kato maxing. I think that, I think I'm gonna be here for a few more minutes.
Yeah,
Finally,
dude.
the bloated design, body positivity. No, I have body negativity. Also, holy shit, this music goes hard. This is an absolutely inappropriate boss theme for the inside of a Walmart. I think it's about time that we shave off some of that excess skin.
Dude, welcome
Come
to
on,
the
do
first
it. Give me your
diabetic.
skin. If you aren't comfortable in your own flesh, you should pull it off. So now that I've officially shot Biggie Biggs, we can finally grab the
Yo!
and continue our
Yo!
route towards the average Californian summer. Me being sent to hell, they forgot to take my Bluetooth speaker away. That's right, we're finally here, the heart of the beast, home of deceitful serpents and their evil minions. You know, Washington. Also, more ladders. But honestly, it's a bit, easy to get lost in here. Personally, though, I don't think there's much here that we haven't already talked about, besides the Egged One, just your standard committee of child skinners. Aboard. Straight to the boss, which is the actual way you do it because of the reasons why. All right, Satan, I've served you for too long.
Yeah, just
Now
get the
prepare
fucking
to
spear,
feel my-
bro.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, man. This is
Welcome
this
everyone
was
to Doom internalizing my
when you know, as things fucking go, and in terms of like the stage where you are in the game, like this boss wasn't, you know, like that fucking hectic.
abuse. And today we're going to be fighting the we're going to Google how to kill him because that's
Okay, he's having a fucking hard time, though.
In need of some heavy ordnance, of which I am an expert. The Serpent Hunter
Yeah,
is, and I quote, on some anime shit, a weapon of mass destruction specifically built to kill just snakes. You know, like a secretary bird. It's also 3 feet from the entrance. That's like giving chocolate out in a dog pound. God may give me his toughest battles, but so too do we get his largest gun. We just went from Storm Ruler to Storm Meter Stick. This fight is the coolest shit I've ever seen. It is so satisfying to use this weapon, and the
Yes!
damage is absolutely biblical. My favorite part was when Cain beat his brother to death with a rock. The only drawback is that you are too strong, and dodging him is a little easy because the snake will signal every attack by pogging. But if I had to choose a boss to be easy, this one is pretty fucking up there. And trust me, I know about fucking up. Just ask the war crime trials. I have something to admit, guys. I didn't really kill anyone in the war. I only kill people like you, tomorrow. But as for this boss, his difficulty does not get in the way of the fun, of which there is plenty. I think the best attack is the one where he slimes me at the Kids' Choice Awards. Plus, I am always down for animal abuse, especially after the animal abuses me. So with that out of the way, I think it's about time that we graduate this noodle from endangered to extinct.
Yeah, bye-bye. Snack destroyed. Let's go.
Oh, Jesus, aren't you dramatic?
Yeah, but you do realize this is just the beginning of the end.
Demigod of Mount Gelmir, number 15, Praetor Rykard. It appears that you are trying to cut off my pet snake, so in return, I will now cut off yours. The last thing you want on your journey to hell is to join the Serpent King as family, but as it turns out, that might be what you get.
Oh my fucking
Let's
God.
fucking
It's
go,
finally him.
dude.
It's Satan. I'm your biggest fan. Oh, welcome everyone to the second phase of life, also known as death. And today we're going to be fighting the human centipede along with everyone he's ever consumed. That's right. This entire time we were participating in the world's most complicated buffet. Not to mention I'm carrying the souls of 4 entire demigods, so I just delivered Rykard his fucking pizza. But if you want to get eating, first you have to get eaten. Buy an immortal snake and live on him like a tumor. That's called making a deal. Now as for the gameplay, it's a little intense. You know, kind of spooky, kind of makes me cry. Because this boss, on top of his normal moveset, can use every snake attack, just like Metal Gear Solid. But that isn't even the dangerous part. That happens when he unleashes the 50 goddamn explosive skulls at the loudest possible volume and then dips my screen into a vat of hot oil. I guess hell was just built on a missile system. I could not tell you what's happening on the screen right now. The best way I can describe this fight is that it gives brain damage, just like playing Valorant, but in a good way, unlike playing Valorant. Even still, this battle is not about that. It is all about the spectacle, the weaponry, and of course, the violence. It is a gimmick fight done absolutely correct, even if it hurts my eyes a bit. But if this fight gets one thing right, it is definitely style. And while this
It's
battle may be
phenomenal.
long, you know, like a cat, goddamn does it deliver.
Let's go, dude. Yo, dude. Fucking on point, son. Yo, bro.
Man, you two are a match made in hell. Hey, so, I might have killed Satan.
You fucking what?
Yeah, so, where did she go?
Gone.
Oh. She's
Yeah.
what?
Dude, like, guys, I mean, that is fucking intense. Is really the only way to put what Maxwell's pushing out. It's fucking insane.